You don't need to pretend. I can see you trembling. You don't know why I brought you here, but you know the answer can't be good, and you're right. It's not. You really thought you had it all figured out, that you knew every combination in the deck, and it would thrill you every time you were right. But when the hand came down in a familiar pattern, a familiar story, about an outsider who can see the good in all of us, about how we all have the power to fight for what is right, or how we can each overcome our darkest moments. But this isn't any of those stories. There are familiar parts, but they're all in the wrong places, and there is nothing more frightening than when all the cards lay out on the table just right, but then another card comes and changes the meaning of the entire hand, and there's no way to know what's about to happen. I think he understood on some level, the Joker. Not entirely, of course, he was too single-minded for that, but he saw the potential. He saw that the two of us were incomplete without the other. He knew that we needed to evolve into something new together. Something more. He used to call me a Bat King, ruling over my dark kingdom. And what is a king, really? It's a powerful card. The highest value face card in the deck. Not invaluable, to be sure, but potent. And the Joker card, on its own, it has no inherent value. It's defined by what it's played against. Dangerous in its potential more than anything. But if you hold the two together in a hand, they can hold nearly any value. They can shift and adapt to any threat they face, and so can I. That's what's so frightening, isn't it? You've played this game so many times and you can see the cards on the table. You know that I have already won against any hand you could play against me, but you haven't put together how I'm going to do it yet. The heroes, they're all nearly dead. Their cities have fallen. This whole world has begun to sink into the infinite dark below. How could it get worse? What could he have up our sleeves? You want to see, don't you? You're terrified, but you're just dying to find out. Here! Let me show you. They're coming. Every nightmare this multiverse has ever had. They're armed and ready for invasion, waiting for the door to open, waiting for my command. You know, when I was Bruce Wayne, I thought with enough preparation I could always win, but I was wrong. I was trapped in an unwinnable war, refusing to see the obvious answers right in front of me. Answers are so clear to me now, with victory right around the corner. To win, you need to adapt, and to adapt, you need to be able to laugh away all the restraints, everything holding you back. You see, a Batman who laughs is a Batman who always wins.